How's it going? My name is Chris, and welcome back to the F123 My Team mode. And today we're going on to the Singapore Grand Prix. We have 4 races remaining left on the season. We should be able to get this season done pretty fast, and I believe if we can, we might do 4 straight days of F123 and see how that all kind of shapes up for us. But yeah, so final 4 races started the Singapore Grand Prix, and we have a chance to clinch the World Championship today because we were very, very close. We could have clinched it in Italy, but an ICE problem, unfortunately, forced us to not be able to do that. So that's kind of one of the main reasons why. But we're going ahead and check out the standings. And actually, no, see who won the last race. The driver who won the last race was Charles Leclerc. He ended up winning for the second time this season. He won in Italy, Ferrari's home race, and ended up cutting the points gap down to 91 points now behind us. Lando in P3. He finished second in that race, and Sergio Perez ended up getting the other podium, or getting the last podium, excuse me. So Red Bull are slowly getting back on the podium, as Perez and Verstappen ended up finishing 3rd and 4th, so it was a good day. For us at PepsiCo, it wasn't the greatest, but we managed an 8th and a 7th, so I'll take it. Pretty much in every single race for Liam, he's finished in the points except for 2, which is Australia and Spain. So it's looking pretty well for us, but yeah. Going into this race, we have a chance to clinch the World Championship today. In a dominant season that I did not expect, that I did not see coming at all. And we might not be able to do one more season like I was hoping. I was hoping to do at least one more 16 race season and then finish off with like another full length season. But we'll kind of just see how it all goes. But yeah, so heading into today, the driver standings are as follows. We still lead the championship by 91 points ahead of Charles Leclerc in P2. Lando Norris in 3rd, 101 points back. Lando is pretty much out of it, so it's against myself and Leclerc yet again. But even if Leclerc wins and I finish 2nd today, we'll still clinch the World Championship because Leclerc is going to need me to pretty much DNF in these next 3 races to have a shot come Brazil. But he's P2. 91 back. Norris 101 back in 3rd. Liam in P4, so he's doing pretty well. He's 125 back, so don't really expect him to make a charge. Oscar's 5th, 130 back. Sainz in 6th, 132 back. And then we go down to Gasly in 7th, Perez 8th, Verstappen 9th, and Russell in 10th. Followed by Albon 11th, Hamilton 12th, Ocon 13th, Stroll 14th, Djokovic 15th, Madison 16th, and Sargent 17th. Those are the drivers that have scored a point. The 4 races remaining. Hulkenberg, Zhou, Tsunoda, Bottas, and De Vries still have yet to score a single point. Will it happen today? More than likely. It more than likely will happen today. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, there's a big chance for Haas, Alpha, Tori, and Romeo to score some points today. It's possible. We'll see. Then over on the constructor side of things, we lead Ferrari by 98 points in P2, followed by McLaren in 3rd. Red Bull 4th. They're in a pretty tight battle with Alpine in 5th. Mercedes in 6th, Aston Martin 7th, Williams 8th, Haas in 9th, and then Alfa Romeo in 10th and AlphaTauri in 11th. Both teams have not scored a point at all this season. They have come close many, many times, I must say, especially Hulkenberg. He came close at Dutch. Pretty much Hulkenberg, Zhou, Bottas, and Tsunoda came pretty close at Dutch. They just haven't been able to do anything because their cars aren't that great, but what can you do? So gonna go on ahead and put in a brand new ICE for today. Put in brand new components pretty much. Because we're getting down to that point where we're going to be using the final good components that we have. And they only last 3 races, so this will last us all the way until Mexico. So we should have a pretty dominant car, hopefully, or maybe, here at Singapore. We did get an upgrade. I forgot for what though. Was it aero? I think we had an upgrade for. No, it was chassis. That's what it was. We got an upgrade. We're gonna get an upgrade for chassis. It'll come in September 19th, which will get our chassis to spec 3. And then we'll have to work our way towards the aerodynamics. But I can't really do that towards the end of this season. It's gonna be like during the off seasons when I'm gonna be able to do it, because I don't have the money for Liam, and I don't anticipate myself swapping drivers. So I think we're just gonna have to, bite the bullet, save money, to guarantee that we can keep Liam on for next season. Because I do think that we can at least get him within range of a championship. I think he can win it, in all honesty. But yeah, so enough talking. Let's go ahead and advance through time. Let's see if we get any of these upgrades, which we do. We get the brake disc width upgrade and the aero upgrade, which puts us best team. So that's very good. We got the diffuser, redesign layout. So now the Territory wing flaps and the Venturi tunnels are now available, and we're now the best on aero. The brake disc width came in, so that puts us 7th best on chassis, just ahead of Haas, which is not good, but come season 3 we'll work on that. So we're the best on aero, and we're the best on engine. Oh man. And we have a chassis department event. Let's see what this is about. 10% extra chassis morale. The team went with the head of the chassis department's plan, and I went, well, I forgot what it was all about, but yeah. We have another chassis equipment upgrade, so we'll get that in. And we have something else, which is a personnel department. Okay, Lawson was unfortunately involved in an accident in our gym. They are unharmed, but it wouldn't look good if we didn't investigate to ensure health. And continue to... Hold on. I fucking lost where I was. They're unharmed, but it wouldn't look good if we didn't investigate to ensure health and safety standards are adhered to, but closing the gym will affect the driver's fitness program. What should we do? So we can investigate it and up his awareness, but lower his focus, or continue with it, but up his focus and lower his awareness. We'll investigate it. We'll up his awareness. Not an easy decision. Health and safety is a paramount. We must investigate. That sucks for Liam. Second driver skill training, which will up his focus again. Weekly resources and running costs. Visit the sponsor headquarters, and then it is time for the Singapore Grand Prix. Y'all know me in Singapore. I love me some Singapore. We've had some success in the past. We won here last season. I'm curious if we'll be able to do it again this season. Best car on the grid, so maybe it'll happen. I don't know, but yeah. We're just going to have to see how we do today, because this could go really one or two ways, but I guess we'll find out. So I'm going to go ahead, hop on the race weekend, do practicing and qualifying. Jesus, I cannot speak. I should probably mention this before I start the video. I'm recording this at like the earliest time that I've ever fucking done a video, which is like 10 in the morning or 10 a.m. right now. So bear with me if I'm a little bit loopy. But yeah, so I'm going to have a race weekend, do practicing and qualifying. I mean, all of you guys in the race.
Marina Bay hosted a Grand Prix that briefly ran in the 60s and 70s, but the Garden City re-entered the calendar for good in 2008. We missed it for a couple of years, but it was great to come back to the Singapore Grand Prix. Here's the track, and it's all changed for 2023, with 4 corners removed between turns 16 and 19. It means the lap length is now just over 3 miles, and that might come as a welcome relief to the drivers, and more especially their brakes. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. An immense lap from Carlos Sainz yesterday puts him in pole position, and Felipe Drugovich completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Gasly, Russell, Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, Norris, Smith, Hamilton, Magnussen, Ocon, Perez, Hülkenberg, Tsunoda, Bottas, Albon, Joe, Liam Lawson, Verstappen, Stroll, Sargent, and Nick de Vries. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. And a warm welcome to Natalie Pinkham, who's beside me in the commentary box today. Let's talk about Smith. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
It's been a really solid year so far. There have been some incredible standout performances. But what's really impressed me has been the consistency. With this kind of form, I'm expecting another good race today.
All right, rolling off P8 today. We tried beating the rain in qualifying when it came to Q3, and unfortunately we weren't able to. But we were able to put in a lap in the wets that managed to get us a P8, which isn't too bad. I was expecting ourselves to be a little bit quicker in the wet because everyone ran their qualifying laps in the wet as well, but they did it on slick tires. And I was the only one that ran my fastest lap on intermediate, so we were able to be ahead of 2 people today. But yeah, I think we can get more out of it. I'm pretty sure we can. It's Singapore. Y'all know me in Singapore. I love Singapore, so there's a possibility that maybe we can win it, but I also have no idea. But let's go ahead and take a look at the race strategy for today. Seems like it'll be an easy one-stopper kind of deal where we'll go from the mediums onto the hards. We manage our tires very, very well around here, and I'm happy about that. I can manage my tires really good around the streets of Singapore. So as long as we can, continue to do that, I believe we'll be okay. So we'll put on around like 3 3/4 extra lap, or 3 3/4 laps of extra fuel. There we go. To the point where maybe we won't run out of fuel or anything like that come the end of the race. Also, we have a chance to clinch the World Championship today. All we need to do is finish the race in the points. It doesn't matter where we finish in the points. We just need to finish in the points. Leclerc can win the race, get the fastest lap, and I can still get like P10, and I'll still come out World Champion, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's how it'll work. I'm going to hope to God it works like that. If it don't, this goes into COTA. If something bad happens to me, there's a definite that is going into COTA no matter what I do. So, I guess we can stop the chit-chat for now, and we can go on ahead, jump into this race, and let us see not only how we will do, but also if we can clinch our second Drivers' World Championship today here in Singapore. So let's jump in and see what we can do. Let's go. Funny thing is, too, is I don't have to win today. I can finish, like I said, just anywhere in the points and I'll be World Champion. But it would be nice to walk out of here with a W, I must admit. It would be pretty nice if we could do that. So I'm gonna see if I can get up to the front. If not, that's okay.
Okay, radar is clear.
But yeah, we have a good chance to leave today as World Champions. So let's go on ahead and figure out if that will become a reality today. And also, Liam was going to start in 9th, but those grip penalties, or him starting all the way in the back, meant he got some grip penalties, I guess, for replacing some parts, I'm pretty sure. So we won't have him up here, but we'll just try to drive our way through the field and see if we can get a good finish out of today. Just by finishing here as well, would net us the championship no matter what Leclerc does. If me and Leclerc finish where we start, then yeah, we walk away as champions. Just as a little fun fact. But we ain't there yet. We still gotta have a long race to go. We got 31 laps of this shit. So let's just be patient, like we have been all season. Well, I'll be damned. Sainz bottomed out on the start there, and we just kind of took advantage of him stacking everybody else up on the outside. Got ourselves up to 3rd, baby. Let's go. Funny enough, Dragovich took the lead, and then Russell just took it right back and just took it away from him. All right, 1 lap down. We're going to be a little bit off the pace from Drugovich and Russell ahead because of the amount of extra fuel we have in our car, but once we burn that off and we get lighter, we're gonna catch these two pretty fucking fast, I'll tell you that much. We're already gonna be... We're about to breathe down the neck of Drugovich here in a second. If we keep this pace up. Really closing the gap on... Or maintaining a pretty hefty gap on Drugovich in P2. Russell just extended his fastest lap. We got pretty close. Fortunately, we weren't able to get it. But damn, that section right there, that first series of corners is like our best part of the track, bar none. We should be able to get Felipe here. All right, I'll go out here. And that, my friends, is how you make a really badass overtake on your old teammate. That was actually really good. I like that overtake. I'm proud of myself for that overtake. Now we just try to run down Russell. Because I think we can run him down, but I don't want to push the car too much, so I'm just gonna not push it as much as I would normally, and just let the racetrack come to me and not push it as much. So one of the things that I found out is hitting some of the curbs around here is a big fat no-no. I've already hit a couple curbs that have almost sent me straight into the wall. And others I've literally just hit... I've just taken way too much curb. That has almost sent me flying, pretty much. But, we're still managing here. We're still trying to run down Russell little by little. He is kind of driving away a little bit. But also, we might be able to catch him depending on how fast our fuel is burning, which right now, we're almost at +2 laps, so we're getting there. Just slowly, but we're getting there. Whew. Saved it. That was a little scary. Just fucking... Like I said, with the curbs, man, take too much curb, and then that's what can happen. Thankfully, though, we are still racing. We haven't blown this championship away yet, and hopefully we don't, so let's keep it that way. So George is kind of driving away from us. I don't know if the tires are really going to affect him that much. Because right now, our tires aren't affecting us that much, but I do get the feeling he is kind of pushing a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. To try to stay ahead of us, and we're pushing a little bit to try to catch him. But we are driving away from everyone else behind, so that's nice. Driving away from our old teammate of Drugovich. And possibly future championship rival Oscar Piastri and Pierre Gasly as well, so we are driving away from them, but it's not by much. We've already put like almost 3 seconds on Drugovich in the Aston, which is like the second best car on the vehicle performance comparison, so could just mean we're just fucking better, I guess. Which, I mean, we are better here. But right now, Russell is kind of showing how much that Mercedes as we almost lose it. How good that Mercedes can be around a short lap around Singapore, and not a long one. Alright, so we're kind of closing the gap on Russell. It's not by much, but we are kind of closing in on him, little by little. But I just know some of these corners, they're starting to kind of come back to me, and it seems like Russell's kind of falling off in some sections of the track, and I'm just able to capitalize on it and catch him. I mean, right there, I kind of messed up. I went a little too deep, but yeah, I mean, we're getting there, all right. We're fucking getting there. We also don't got that much ERS to play with to try to catch Russell a little bit quicker, but I think we're managing just fine with what we got here. Yeah, that part scares me a little bit, especially when like my car does like washes up like that. Kind of terrifies me a little bit.
Well done.
Damn, I just realized we've gapped everyone behind by quite a bit. I don't know if like something's wrong with Drogovic or something, but that gap between me and him is pretty freaking huge right now. It's probably the biggest gap that we've had from me to the car behind in a long time at Singapore. I can't even remember the last time that happened. Probably in F1 2021 in all honesty. I'm too busy going after Russell to where I wasn't even paying attention to that.
We're approaching the pit window
yeah.
now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
And we're near the pit window. So that we'll go on to the hards and let's see how Russell and Co do on the hards. Cause I have no righteous idea.
Okay, be aware the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
How this will all go.
In this lap,
all right.
Push now.
So we are going to come in this time. I mean, really, we could go longer. The tires don't feel that bad, but I definitely don't want to push the car more and just lose out time to not only Russell ahead, but Drogovic and all the guys behind. So I'm going to really hope that, like, no safety car or red flag happens, because like as we're making this pit stop or anytime afterwards, so it could all be smooth sailing. I would like it for it to be that way, so hopefully it can be. But also I'm hoping my pit crew can do a good stop today, because Monza was pretty bad. Let's hope they can do good today. So Russell does not come in, but we will. There we go. Okay, I was wondering when it was going to tell me that I was good. So Drogovic also doesn't come in. Neither does Piastri or Gasly or Sainz. Leclerc comes in with me. Perez stays out. Norris pitted with me. Let's have a good stuff, guys. Hell yeah.
Go, go, go. Perfect.
Ocon, Hamilton I saw came in.
We're delighted with that.
Sweet.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving.
So our teammate in front of us, so he stayed out, Joe stayed out, Debris stayed out, Hulkenberg did too. Alright. A lot of guys stayed out. Let's just try to see what we can do here. I think we'll do really, really good on these tires. I'm pretty sure of it. I'll have to wait and see, though, but maybe the car will come to life on the hards. On the hards. Normally, the car does come to life on the hards, especially when it came to like the other F1 games from F1 2020 to 22. There's been some flashes of it doing it here in 23. Let's see if it does it today. But yeah, Liam's not having a good race after F1 to start. Pretty poorly on the grid, so sucks for him, but you might still be able to get a good finish out of this. I don't know. It also just depends on how bad everyone's pit stops ahead. Everyone's pit stops that are ahead of them go. We'll have to wait and see on that. I also don't know if Russell came in, but Liam does come in along with Hulkenberg. Perez came in. Sainz, Gasly, Piastri, Drogovic.
Liam's in the pits now.
Russell did come in. He is back out ahead. We did gain a lot of time on him. We gained a lot of time on Russell. Holy. This puts us at striking distance now. We don't got DRS, but damn. We did close the gap, I must say. See how
The car behind you's just come in for the
our hard tires fare with Russell's hard tires. We just pitted the fastest lap on George. Damn. Still finding ways to gain time on the Mercedes. We got DRS now. We'd have to wait like an extra lap or another straight to attack. But we can strike when we get close enough to them. Russell and I might be going at it for the win here, ladies and gentlemen. A fight that I have been waiting an entire fucking game for. Damn. Even with all those mess ups towards the end of the fucking sector right there, I still managed to get a faster lap than previously.
Gap to your teammate behind is 29.1 seconds.
Could this be the lead right here? That is the main question. I'm not close enough to Russell, actually. I have to give it one more lap. I keep purpling Sector 1, so I'm finding more speed in Sector 1. I'm not losing any more speed, but I am finding more speed. It's just Sector 2 is what kind of kills it all. Yeah, I just can't. I have to find speed or pace in Sector 2 and Sector 3. Because that's where I'm losing the majority of my time to Russell at. I could try to force Russell into an error, but I just don't think that's going to be possible. Especially if I make mistakes like that, it 100% will not be possible. Oh man, we have 11 laps to go. Damn, I sent it into that corner. Gained heaps amount of time on Russell.
Back by about 3/10 a lap. Well done.
See, I can find speed in 1, but I can't find it, like, anywhere else in Sector 1. Okay, what's crazy is I was actually able to stay with Russell that whole lap. Like, stay pretty close to him. I can probably get him here. I just have to stay really close. And there it is, baby.
Brilliant. Nice move. Keep going.
That's the lead. In the Singapore Grand Prix, man. Holy shit. I'm glad I was able to fucking stay near him and Grab the lead off of him. With 10 to go as well. Hell yeah. I'm gonna upset Mercedes, but that was definitely a move that I was waiting to do for a little longer than I would have liked to make it, or waited to make, but you know. Russell might be able to catch me here towards the end of the race, but I think we'll manage to pull away from him as I completely run off the track.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 32.1 seconds.
Yeah, I'm doing good. Doing good. .4 now. You try to keep extending that gap, and I think we can. There's still enough time for him to catch me back, but the question is, can he catch me back? If there's one thing I haven't done in a while, actually, since F1 2020, what I haven't done in a while was become a two-time champion. Ever since F1 2020, I have not become a two-time champion in F1 2021 or 2020 or in 22. Mainly due to the fact that I just never did another season to make myself a two-time champion. But also because the new F1 games came out at that time. Doesn't help that at some points during those time periods, I took extensive breaks from playing and kind of jeopardized me being a two-time champion in those games. So today, being able to finish off these last few laps and get to that last lap will feel oh so fantastic. You have no idea.
Okay, red flag, mate. Red flag.
You are
No
fucking
overtaking
kidding
lead.
me.
We'll see you in the pit lane. There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now. Just be...
You're fucking kidding me, right? There's no way I just called that. Or I just did that to myself. There's no fucking way I just did that to myself.
There's a good chance to change our strategy for the rest of the Grand Prix if we want to.
It's gonna fucking rain. Are you fucking kidding me? You're fucking lying to me. It's raining at this point. Like, as we're actually, no, the track it's not, but it says it's gonna fucking rain. You're lying to me. Dude. I just wanted to run out the last 6 laps, man. Why did I have to jinx it? What the fuck is wrong with me? It's gonna be raining. I'm gonna get fucked. I'm getting fucked here. It says it's raining. It says it's gonna rain right here. Watch. I'm calling it. Boom. Advance. Okay, surprisingly, it's not raining.
Best of this restart. Let's go. Safety car,
What?
safety car. No overtaking. Reduce your pace.
What is
Keep the
happening?
delta number positive as we form up.
Wait, why is there a safety car? What the fuck are we doing? 2 cars are out, by the way. I just now realized that. What is happening? Is it actually gonna fucking... Hold on.
So we're expecting rain in about 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay, so it's... So if... What the... Okay, so Perez is just stopped on track. That would explain the safety car. What the fuck is going... What... You'd think you'd clear the cars off the track so we don't have to have another safety car, right?
Laps of fuel remaining.
Apparently I got enough... I'm gonna save enough fuel to make it to the end now. This game is making me work for this fucking second championship right now.
Okay, slow down, slow down.
I am off the throttle, thank you.
You're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
I was off the throttle the whole time. So, something happened to Drugovich, which is why he's not up there now. What the fuck is... Huh? That's all I have to ask is, huh? Dude, if rain falls, I'm gonna fucking cry. I just had to open my mouth. I just had to. And I had to hit my mic as well. Oh my god. I was about to say, don't you fuck me over with this shit. I went a little too fast coming out of that final corner and almost fucked me right there. We're gonna go racing with like 2 to go. And we're leading this son of a bitch. Oh my god. I feel like this game...
Approaching the safety car, you're leading, so don't pass it. Stay behind the safety
I feel like the game heard me and saying I just want to ride the last couple of laps out. And it's just like, nah, we're gonna throw a red flag at you. Like... I just had to jinx it. And then I get told there's now rain inbound, and rain might actually hit the track before this is all said and done. Can we at least, like, get the race over with before the rain hits, please? It explains so much now why my game was freezing, because it was trying to give a red flag out after I opened my mouth. Like, gee, thanks.
Okay, the safety car's coming in this lap.
Oh, I guess it's coming in this time. Can I have my throttle back, please? Thank you. This is gonna be a 3-lap dash to the finish here. My car's just slowing down by itself, by the way. I'm not doing any of this. I'm not braking at all. It's braking for me.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
I kind of caught him off guard, but not by much.
Okay, clear.
You know, I think because of that red flag, I'm not actually going to do burnouts for my championship. Son of a bitch. Oh, why does this game have to make everything so much more fucking harder than it needs to be? And also, why didn't it just fucking get Perez off the track, man? What the hell? This game be stupid sometimes, I swear. Well, we definitely got enough fuel to make it to the end now. Can guarantee that. I think this is also a fresh set of softs that I just had left over from Saturday qualifying, so that's nice. Damn, a 129.170. Talk about fast as fuck. And showing why we should have been world champions about 15 seconds ago. Right.
Okay, we've only got
Final lap, and even faster lap of 129.111. DRS enabled, and final lap as well. And we just continue to drive away from Russell and Piastri behind. Might even open up a bigger lead on Russell than Russell was able to open up on me when he was leading. Might actually happen. I have no idea, though. We have had one hell of a season leading up to this point, I'll tell you that. There's been races where we've had the dominant car. There's been races where my fucking game wants to freeze up on me and crash as well, which it would make me fucking cry. But
it looks like rain is inbound, and we're expecting it in around 5 minutes. 5 minutes until the rain.
yeah, we're not gonna hit rain. We ain't hitting the rain at all today, boys.
we're just going to miss out on it, which is nice. Come down here for the final time. We're going to finally get that fucking world championship that we earned. Let's fucking go, baby. Hell yeah.
Well, it's certainly been an incredible year for
there it
Formula
is.
One, and our drivers have all pushed themselves this season, making it one of the most compelling years of racing in history. There can only be one champion, however, and here they are now, our new Formula One World Drivers' Champion.
You can now call me Mr. Two-time Formula One World Champion. Fuck yeah!
As well. What a spectacular season they've had. Congratulations to the whole team. So, Natalie, what do you think helped them deliver this result?
What an amazing race today. We all love to see an overtake as a Formula One fan, and we got those by the bucket load.
Welcome then to the podium, our top 3 drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race.
All right, well, it's official. We are 2-time champions. Did not get as excited as the first one. I wish I could, but when you're coming off of being sick, it's kind of hard to, you know, be excited about something almost instantly. But hey, we did it. We clinched the title 3 races in advance, and yeah. We can call ourselves Formula One World Champions and 2-time Formula One World Champions, to put it more bluntly. And what better place to do it than here at fucking Singapore, a track that I've had so much success at, and I'm just proud. Putting on the softs really. I'll be honest with you. When I took the lead away from George, I was like, okay, I know this isn't like the F1 2020 Singapore rocket ship that we had, but let's see if we can make it work. And then we put the softs on, and I was like, all right, this kind of reminds me of the Singapore rocket ship. I just know back at F1 2020 we were way more aggressive than we are in this game, and especially in 2021 and 22. I've been rather getting progressively less aggressive than more aggressive. So it's just kind of a preference thing. But yeah, so we walk away with not only the dub, the fastest lap, we also walk away with the championship as well. George Russell P2, a really, really solid performance for the entire Mercedes team. They've needed this all season long. So P2 today is really good on them. Piastri with a 3rd, so pretty good finish for him. It's kind of ironic that the race that I get my 2nd driver's championship in, because here's a fun fact. In F1 2021 and 2022, I never won 2 world championships in the 81. I only won 2 world championships in the 80. And it's pretty fitting having my old car number on the podium with me in the same race that I won my 2nd driver's championship in. Back in the 80, by the way. I thought it was pretty cool to point out. Our still rival Leclerc, our championship rival Leclerc finishes 4th. We just gained 14 more points on him, and that's what secured us the championship. But he still got P2 to fight for. Then Gasly 5th, Drugovich is in 6th. I don't know how he fell from 3rd when he was fighting Piastri, but he fell down 3 spots and finished 6th. Norris 7th, Hamilton 8th, Sainz 9th, and Ocon 10th. Tsunoda, yet again, comes super close to a fucking point, to the point where he finished 11th. Albon 12th, Verstappen 13th, Hulkenberg close again in 14th, Bottas close in 15th, Stroll 16th, Lawson down in 17th. That's not great. De Vries 18th, Joe 19th, and then Sargent in 20th. And Sergio Perez and Kevin Magnussen actually DNF'd, so I have to go back and see how that all happened. But yeah, my guess is that's what caused the red flag. So yeah, it was kind of, I don't know. I was like frustrated with myself at the time, but I find it funny now that I like jinxed myself. And I thought I was about to lose the world championship due to that. Or lose the race win, rather, because I knew that that no matter what Leclerc did, I still would have won the championship. So yeah, even if he won and I finished second, I still would have walked out as champion. So kind of the nature of the beast, honestly. But yeah, so check out the standings. Coming out of today's race. Today? I don't know what the fuck I just said. But yeah, coming out of today's race, we're the world champions. We are ahead of Leclerc by now 105 points. That is more, because we now have 3 races left, which is COTA, Mexico, and Brazil. There's not enough time for Leclerc to gain 105 points, which means he's pretty much 4 races back now. So yeah, we clinched it with 3 races remaining. Lando Norris 3rd, Oscar Piastri 4th, Liam Lawson 5th. Sainz 6th, Gasly 7th, Perez 8th, Verstappen 9th, and George Russell in 10th now. He can still pass the Red Bulls, and if he gets enough points, he can probably pass Gasly and Sainz within the final 3 races of the season. Just as long as they don't score that many points or score 0 points, but that we'll have to see how that goes. Then Hamilton 11th, Albon 12th, Ocon 13th, Drugovich 14th, Stroll 15th, and then Magnussen 16th, Sargent 17th. And still we have Hulkenberg, Tsunoda, Zhou, Bottas, and De Vries. 0 points on the board. Constructors-wise, we could clinch the title in COTA. The Constructors title in COTA. We might be able to. We lead Ferrari by 110 points in P2, with McLaren in 3rd, 111 back. Red Bull 4th, Alpine 5th, Mercedes in 6th, Aston 7th, Williams 8th, Haas 9th, AlphaTauri 10th, and Alfa Romeo in 11th. 3 races remaining out, and neither AlphaTauri nor Alfa Romeo have a point. Neither of their drivers have a point yet. And so does Nico Hulkenberg. But that's how it's all kind of shaping up right there. But yeah, so great race all around, I must say. Running down Russell was pretty fun. I liked it. Passing Russell on track after the pit stops was actually pretty cool. I'm glad we gained a lot of time on him, and we didn't pass him due to the red flag, so I'll take it. Really good day. Good run for us. Good run for him. And all things considered, pretty damn good race. So, yeah, but that'll do it for the championship. We still got 3 races left, so the season ain't over, but that's it for the Drivers' Championship. Now it's all about the Constructors and what me and Liam can do to clinch it in COTA. We'll have to figure out when we get to that point. Alright, so the next race is the Texas Grand Prix, or COTA, as a matter of fact, and we get another season break from Singapore to Texas to COTA, so that's the first time in a while that we've had that, where we've had 2 season breaks in the same season, so it'll work for us just as much as it'll work for anybody else. We can fill this out, so like a second driver performance review, driver promotion filming, power team building, funded team event. Actually, no, we'll do the vehicle PR filming first, then the funded team event, and then we actually can't do the supplier HQ. We'll actually add that in after the season break, which will help us out tremendously. The chassis upgrade will come in, so that'll be spec 3. We have 7.99 million in the bank, so we have almost enough to get aerodynamics. However, we are very, very close to the end of the season, and I still want to see if I can maintain Liam for season 3, excuse me. Because I don't see myself getting anybody else, so we may as well just stick with Liam, unless I do find someone else that I want to be teammates with. But I don't think, out of everyone that I've seen in the driver market, I would be teammates with. No offense to any of them, but I just don't know. And I'm also curious as to where Lewis Hamilton is. Lewis is not on here. Lewis isn't on here. I think he's retired. Is he retiring? Because Valtteri is not on here, which means he's retiring. Neither is Lewis. Oh my dear God. We might have 2 retirements in the same fucking season. I didn't get any messages about it, so I have no fucking idea. Aston Martin's back ahead of us. Whoop-de-doo for them. Yeah, let's go on aerodynamics and see what we can get here. Can we get the last 2 upgrades, which would be the Territory wing flaps and the Venturi tunnels? So let's get the Venturi tunnels, and we're just barely gonna. We're gonna be just under 1,500 to get the final aerodynamic upgrade on the Spec 2 side of things, and then we're actually gonna start over here, which actually we can get the calipers first things first. So let's get those in. Just to have something on chassis, like honestly, we need something. An engine we don't need to worry about for the time being. We can worry about that when we probably get into Season 3. Which is going to be insane if we get another fucking driver retirement, so... Yeah, but the crankshaft should come in. So the upgrades we currently have will put us ahead of Aston, but we have 3, which is the calipers, the Venturi tunnels, and the crankshaft. The Venturi tunnels and the calipers said they'll come in on the 30th of September, which is right before the season break, which takes place in October, I think is what it said. So we should get those in relatively soon, I'd have to imagine. We'll have to see. But yeah, I mean, just pretty interesting, all things considered. But yeah, so that'll do it for today's episode, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you all enjoyed the video. If you guys did, leave a like, subscribe, and hit that notification button down below for more. Next race is COTA. We have 3 races remaining left on the season. We have the Drivers' Championship on lock. And now we just finish off the season with COTA, Mexico, and Brazil. Should be lots of fun. I think it will be. I think it'll be a lot of fun. But that's me. Not a lot of people agree with me. Or would agree with me. But thank you guys so much. My name is Chris. I'm out. Also, never stay. Peace out. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone. Love you guys so very much. And goodbye.